All right, everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to 3 and Out with the Dolphins. Your host Ron Hill, and what a game Sunday! What a game Sunday as the Dolphins beat the Browns 20-3. Now, just like Tyler Huntley said that we could have played better. He said it is correct on that. They could have played better. So they came out in the halftime saying, "Hey, how bad we wanted to get into the playoffs." They know they still need help, but how bad do they want to secure that playoff berth? And they did it by beating the Browns 20-3. It was a matchup. I mean, the matchup was there between both teams. Tua Tago set out due to a moderate hip injury that he suffered in his college days, which he re-aggravated and was not a go. So he was doubtful for the game, and the coach set him out because he didn't want to take no chances with him. So Tyler Huntley came in and did his thing. And that's the thing that you need is leaders to step up and do their thing. Now, the playoff hopes are still alive. I'll be going over that towards the end. Let's just go over the team stats right now. In the passing game, it was pretty much there. Tyler Huntley had 26 for 225 yards and a touchdown. D. Thompson had 22 of 47 for 170 yards and one interception. Rushing yards, just like I said, the running game is not there this year due to injuries, and after the backs was coming off the injuries, such as Kane being knocked out of the concussion protocol. Mostra had the chest injury. They couldn't get the rookie off that I wanted to see, and you had number 23 coming in here and there. They just could not really get this running game going like it was last year, and hopefully next year we'll see a strong running attack, because the only thing we have to do is solve the puzzle by getting a better O-line that can open up the holes and give Tua some protection to survey the field a little longer and fire deep down the field to Tyreek Hill, Wilson, Williams, a whole lot of good key targets that he has, Janua Smith, Waddle. I mean, Tua has a lot of targets if you give him some time to throw the ball. Plus, you got Arcane and Monster coming out of the backfield. So, with that said, everything which is not there with the rushing yard, when you got T. Huntley with 7 carries and 52 yards and a touchdown, and that's it. He did muscle that TD, and he did muscle the yard beating Arcane and Monster, because them boys were getting stuffed at the line by the Browns. Yes, Tyreek Hill did his thing with 9 receptions for 105 yards. He is about 60 to 70 yards away from making a 1,000-yard receiver, and of course always going to the AFC Pro Bowl, etc. So he pretty much set for that. He had a good career day, and on the Browns side, you had Jay Judy, had 12 receptions for 94 yards. Just like I said, the Browns are nothing to mess with. Only thing what hurt them was the quarterback situation with the Browns. So right now, Thompson is doing his thing as being a reliable quarterback, but the only thing they need to do is not turn the ball over as much as they've been doing all this year. Now, team stats, it was pretty much that neck and neck. Dolphins had 280 yards to Cleveland, 276 yards. Dolphins had no turnovers, but our defense happened to muscle 2 turnovers. Yes. Forced the Browns to turn the ball over 2 times. They had 18 first down. Time of possession is pretty much neck and neck. Dolphins had 30 minutes and 41 seconds to the Browns 29 minutes and 19 seconds. Now, the playoff picture, because right now, with the Chiefs beating the Steelers 29-10, they still hold a playoff spot, but the Steelers are going to be up for playing in the seed. If the Dolphins make it, they'll be playing Buffalo Bills. So right now it's not looking good for the Steelers, and thanks to the New York Giants knocking out the Colts completely out the playoff picture, spanking them boys badly. I mean, they spanked them completely bad, and bad means bad, and you can't describe that as them boys walloped all over the Colts 45-33. Meanwhile, the Bengals beat up on the Broncos, and just like I said, for us to get in, we need the Broncos to lose. For the Bengals to get in, they need to beat the Chiefs, which might be impossible. But we know Mike Holmgren like to go ahead and sit all his majority of his stars out, such as Patrick Mahomes, basically the whole entire starting staff of that offense. But they have a good damn secondary that can go ahead and put the points up on the board. So anything happen to Mahomes and the starting staff, them second stringers could come right in and do their thing. So for the Bengals to get in, they need to beat the Chiefs. Dolphins to lose, as well as the Chiefs, the Steelers to lose, but that's not happening. So for the Dolphins to get in, they just need to go ahead on the beat the Jets and a Bronco loss. Yes, and that's what they're hoping that the Pittsburgh Steelers do to the Broncos is spank them, which I think the Steel Curtain could get at them. It's gonna be like a 10-point deficit as the Steelers. I got them beating the Broncos 24-10. It's a 14-point deficit, 24-10, but it might be more than that. But only thing the Dolphins need to do is beat the Jets and a Broncos loss. Now, if they all three wins, that means the Broncos get in, or the Bengals, and the Dolphins out. So that's how pretty much the playoff picture is. You know, thanks to the Giants for doing their job of knocking the coach completely out the picture. So when they out the picture, that left the door wide open for only two teams to get in. The Broncos are holding by a dear thread. If they lose against the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is going to happen, well, let me correct that. We need the Bengals to lose against the Steelers, and the Broncos, they play the Chiefs. So we all know the Chiefs gonna smash the Broncos. I'm looking at Mahomes bringing out the starters in the second quarter and putting the second stringers in during the third quarter. You know, fourth quarter, let them roll out. Dolphins needs to beat the Jets and a Bronco loss to the Chiefs. But the Bengals and Steelers, it could go either or. It could be a 10-point deficit, Steelers take all, or it could be a 3-point deficit. It could be 24-21. You know, the Bengals losing by 3, but you guys to go ahead and put pressure on Burrows. If you ain't putting no pressure on Burrows, forget it. That's how the playoff picture goes. Dolphins need to beat the Jets. No ifs, ands, and no buts. We play in their backyard. And we know it's going to be cold up there. And the Dolphins have issues with playing in the cold. So, Dolphins need to focus on winning this game and a loss to the Broncos as they play the Chiefs. So, that's how that playoff picture goes. If the Dolphins win, Broncos lose, Dolphins lock the number 1 seed, the number 7 seed up, and we just move forward. But don't expect for our Miami Dolphins to go further in the playoffs, because after we beat the Jets and clinch the 7th seed spot in the playoffs, we play Buffalo up first round. We up first because we're the lower seed. So we up first in Buffalo Bills' backyard. And y'all know it is hella fire cold up there. So, but then again, it might be an upset. Who knows? But let's fingers crossed and let's hope the best for our Dolphins. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.